Xishuang Bana, in the old Dai language, means the land of Shangri-La, the utopia of myth. Here, far away from the noise of big cities, is a real place and a kind of paradise. 80-year-old Dai doctor Kang Lang Xiang is reading from the palm leaf manuscripts about a miraculous local species, Long Shui Shu, or the dragon blood tree. This tree is an ancient plant with extremely valuable medicinal properties. Dai doctors know the secrets of applying it clinically. With proper instruction from Dr. Kang Lang, apprentice Zhao Yinhong has learned the uses of Long Shui Shu. The Long Shui Shu tree trunk naturally contains a reddish resin. In its solidified form, the resin looks like clotted blood, or shuijie, which means dried blood in Chinese medicine. The ancient Chinese medicinal texts record shuijie as the sacred herb for resolving blood stasis. It moves the blood and relieves pain. It also treats hemorrhages and stops bleeding. To further understand shuijie's dual medicinal properties of moving the blood and stopping the bleeding at the same time, Zhao undertakes the mission to find the source of this herb, the wild Long Shui Shu tree. The Long Shui Shu can live as long as 8,000 years. It has a tall, straight trunk and very few branches. Individual trees are scattered around the primitive forest and are hard to find. Zhao's target tree is over 100 years old. It may take some time to find it.
龙血树的这个药材很不好找，因为它一般都是生长在石灰岩地貌上，这些地方一般伤得比较险峻。那里有棵，看看。哦，磕不到。绕过去吧，那边可能可以有路。
His hunting efforts pay off, and Zhao finds a 100-year-old Long Shui Shu tree deep in the forest. These reddish, resin-filled wood chunks carved from the tree are the key targets of this hunt. These chunks contain naturally formed resins secreted and solidified in the tree trunk. This process begins in the inner layers of the trunk with the help from microbes and oxidation. Zhao has another worry. The wild trees are becoming scarcer in the wilderness. Every time he ventures into the Dai communities in the mountains, Zhao always teaches the local Dai people how to use the leaves of Long Shui Shu tree to make a tonic drink. Drinking the tea made from the fresh leaves of the tree helps reduce fatigue and lower blood sugar levels. Zhao hopes that after learning about the benefits these trees provide, the local Dai people will want to protect the scarce and extremely valuable Long Shui Shu tree, the source of the shuijie herb. When extracting the resins from the wood chunks to make the herb shuijie, the chunks must be chopped up into smaller pieces, then put into a pot of boiling water. Dr. Kang Lang Xiang keeps stirring the boiling water in the pot, thoroughly mixing the water and the wood pieces. The water turns red gradually as the ingredients are separated out. It takes 7 days for this process. After 7 days, the red liquid finally solidifies into a chunk called shuijie.